Now, skewness. A box plot can often be used to identify skewness. A distribution of a data is skewed if it is not symmetric and extends more to one side. So there's three different scenarios that we're looking at. You have skewed left, where the median is right of the center in the box. The left whisker is longer than the right whisker. So let's take a look at those pictures here. Okay, so again, skewed left, you can see that the median is in the right center of the box, and the left whisker, you can see here, is longer than the right whisker. Okay, and you can compare it to the histogram here to see what the histogram looks like with the box plot. Now for symmetric, the median is in the center of the box, and the left and right whiskers are roughly the same length. And you can see here that there's a symmetric distribution with your histogram. Now for skewed right, the median is in the left of center in the box here, and the left whisker is shorter than the right whisker. And again, you can see how it's comparing to the skewed distribution here, skewed right of the histogram. Okay, now example 8. We're going to compare the wait times at a popular Disney World ride. Okay, so data set 3, Disney World wait times, include wait times for several popular rides at 10 a.m. on 50 different days. The display below shows the box plots for the Space Mountain, Tower of Terror, and Avatar Flight of Passage, constructed using statistical software, and all are using the same scale, and then we're going to compare the results. Okay, so here are the box plots. Okay, so let's take a look at the numbers here. So we can see here for Space Mountain, we see that the minimum is 10. Okay, we can see that the Tower of Terror has a minimum of 10. And for the Flight Passage at 10 a.m., the minimum was 70. Okay, now for Space Mountain, the quartile 1 is 25. Quartile 1 for Tower of Terror is 20. And quartile 1 for Flight Passage is 120. If we look at the median for Space Mountain, that is 35. The median for Tower of Terror is also 35. And the median for Flight Passage down here is 150. Now for quartile 3 for Space Mountain, we see that the value is at 50. For quartile 3 for Tower of Terror is at 55. And quartile 3 for Flight Passage is over here at 165. Now the maximum value for Space Mountain is 110. The maximum value for Tower of Terror is at 105. And the maximum value of Flight Passage is at 225. So now by looking at these box plots, we can say the following. The box plot suggests that the Avatar here, the Avatar Flight of Passage, has the longest wait time, and the Space Mountain and Tower of Terror wait times are similar to each other in both their measures of center and variation. So it's very similar there. Now, refer to these three examples below here. Okay, we have a skewed distribution, a normal distribution, and a uniform distribution. Now for the skewed distribution, you can see here we have the age of actress in years. Here's a normal distribution, which is just age in years, and this is what's considered a uniform distribution. Now if we look at the box plots, you can see what's happening with the box plots. Okay, now the box plots now, you can see here that it has a longer right tail. For the normal distribution, you can see that we have a symmetric situation. Now for uniform distribution, okay, you can see what the box plot is looking like. So let's take a look at these scenarios. For the skewed distribution, the first case of the skewed histogram shows the box plot as being skewed right since it has a longer tail over here. For the normal distribution, which is the second case of a normal distribution, shows the box plot as being symmetric. And then the third case of a uniform distribution shows the box plot as being symmetric. Now, from the second and third cases, we see that the box plot gives us information about the symmetry of data, but it does not reveal the shape of the distribution, because the second one is a normal distribution, the third one is a uniform distribution.